Hello, hello, offline review. Talon vs Kindred. Let's get it going. Alright, we start Raptors. Makes sense. We're gonna play to invade him. Okay. Do you know any idea where he started? Let me go back. I think if you don't know where he started, this is bad, right? Because like the idea is if let's say you know he starts red, then this is good because he'll clear up and he'll do red Raptors, Krug Raptors, and then you'll just fight him on blue buff to death, right? In this case, you have no idea where he started. So what if he just started blue, right? And you show up. Let's say he started blue and you show up and these camps are all gone. He's in Raptors right now. Well, now you're just super behind on him. So either A, use this ward deeper so you know where he starts, or B, ask you ward or ask someone else to ward here, and then again you see where he starts. But in this case, you have no idea where he started, so this is just like it's just like a complete flip. If you started blue, you're fucked. If you started red, then I guess you're fine. But even then, either A, buy a pot if you're gonna invade, or B, try to do this healthier. I'm not gonna review this because I'm not an expert on talent clearing. But either A, you should be full HP somehow. Either clear better or buy a pot. Because here, even if he's bro, Kindred's not Yumi, bro. Even if, let's say this guy's pathing up and you invade him on wolves, if he's full HP and you're half HP, even if you're getting the jump on him, I know you're an assassin champion. I guarantee you Kindred wins this. I guarantee you right now we go into a practice duel, and I'm on wolves and I use all my 3 Kindred spells on the wolf camp QWE, but I'm full HP Kindred with red buff because I kited camps, and you're half HP talent. This HP, I guarantee you I'd win the 1v1. Because if you don't believe me, DM me after this game. I mean, when you see this water review, and we'll go test it in practice duel. So I know you get it's just bad invade. I guess like your plan to invade is bad. And at this point, once you like realize like, oh shit, I guess I fucked up my clear, I'm too low. Then now you should just be defaulting to your wolves. To your full clear, you know. I think this gank was good. A good adaptation. You noticed also was pushing. You noticed he was low. I think here you could have get extra auto in W, and you should always auto Q. Like I think if you W, I know you did a good adjustment to get the second part of your W. But I think here you could literally auto. I know right now once you see the sit, you can auto Q right now. Boom. Auto Q animation cancel. And then you obviously you can because here you Q auto, but there I think you can auto Q. I'm pretty sure it's faster. Or I guess if I'm not sure if Q autos faster, then you should just Q the second your W. You could have done it faster. That's all I'm gonna say. The second your W2 landed, you could instantly Q autoed, but here you kind of walked it for a second and then Q autoed. And I think if you did it faster, you could have got an extra auto in, possibly a second auto, and then that guy would have died. So all good. Now we ward here. We go do our full clear. As we're walking to Gromp, we see that this guy's fighting, so we come get a freebie. This guy should die, hopefully. Yeah, nice. Cute. Cute. Okay, nice. Okay, nice. Looks like Kindred ganked top as well, so we know she cleared upwards. Too much ganking, bro. You're defaulting to it should be look at the lane and then decide if you want to path towards it. But here you didn't even look. Like I'll tell you. I'll pause right when you click towards mid. Like boom. This you just clicked. Like do you want to gank mid? It should be walking towards Raptors. As you're walking to Raptors, you look and then you gather information. Is it gankable? Is it not? And then you decide. Here you see you're instantly walking. It should be walking to a camp, and as you're walking to the camp, then you look and see, oh, can I gank Yasuo? Should I gank Yasuo? But here you're instantly like, oh, I'm gonna gank instantly, but you can't gank. He is too healthy. He's not overpushed. Your mid laner has 0 mana. Your mid laner can't help you. So this is not 2v1 gank. This is a 1v1 gank. And I ask you, from this HP with no items, can you 1v1 Yasuo? Fuck no. So you start walking, and then you realize you've realized, but you see that's 3 seconds, boom, wasted just by walking through mid. You should be walking through your camp, and then looking to see if I can gank, not default insta walking and then figuring it out. Oh shit, wait, this gank is actually not good. I guess I'll go to my Raptors, haha. You know, and it's a small thing. It's only 3 seconds wasted, but these 3 seconds added. You do 3 seconds here, and 3 seconds another time, 3 seconds another time. Boom, that's 12 seconds, and now we're just 12 seconds slower on the map. You know. Okay. Nice. I don't know what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing. I have no idea what you're doing. You have 1700 gold. just base. I have no idea what you're doing. You are addicted to fighting. You have a disease. You want to constantly fight. You have no items. I do not care if this works. This is Warwick just solo killed him. This has this you didn't impact this at all. You know what I mean? If Warwick kills him, it's because he kills him himself. If Warwick landed ult, he would have killed him. Like he just missed. Imagine if Warwick hits ult, he dies. Boom, you're good. You are fighting. I don't. I actually do not care if you get a pentakill right now. This is just a bad. This is just bad habits. This is not how you play the game. Like you have way too much gold. You have 1,700 gold. You need to base. This is just bad. Um, I ask you. The reason why I ask you, and I know you have overcoming. I ask you now. From this HP, is the same thing as Yasuo. Can you 1v1 this guy? I do not care that you're a quote unquote Talon, you're an assassin, and he's a squishy champion. I know you have low advantage, but you guys are the exact same HP. If anything, I think he's slightly healthier than you, and he has item advantage. Again, please, I ask you, let's go into practice tool. We'll have you be level 5 Talon, I'll be level 4 Kindred, and I have these items, and you have no items, and we'll see who wins 1v1. I guarantee you I win 1v1. There are some matchups in the game that are like super super hard counter. Like if you're playing Jax right now with no items, then yes, Jax would win this 1v1. Talon's not some Talon is an assassins counter Kindred because once they have their item, Dirk, Youmuu's, they can one-shot her before she can ult. That's the like quote-unquote counter. That's not doesn't apply here. You have no items. You're not one-shotting anyone. You're not one-shotting jack shit. You know. Um, and I even argue, even though you get this camp, first of all, this camp's not guaranteed. He can always just loop here, drop a ward over the wall, and he can always just safely smite fight you. Yes, you could argue that your smite's you have better smite that you execute. That's fine. But is why flip it? You know. It just it's also so much time wasted. Like here, if you just you have to understand, if you just instantly base right now, boom, insta base, um, boom. If this guy wants to go top into Gromp into Wolves, if you insta base and run to Dragon, you'll kill Dragon as he's like finishing Wolf camp. Because it's impossible for him to do this camp, and be here in time. He has to skip both these, like one of these camps to show up the dragon. But now you're winning because you full cleared while he's skipping camps. So you're either guaranteed to make him skip camps, so it's a guarantee again. It's a guaranteed dub because you're up camps on him, or if he doesn't skip camps, then you're up a dragon. So you already have a way right now to have a guaranteed lead, and now we're going for like a quote unquote risk. Like maybe this fight doesn't work out. Maybe again Kindred doesn't die. Maybe he wins this fight on his Gromp. These are like all what ifs. But in my head, like basing, buying Dirk plus double longsword, which is like a god base, then you can invade him and you'll have the items where if he face checks you on Raptor Bush or Krug Bush, you'll just one shot him. Right now that's not the case, you know? I don't know, just too much. I don't know. I think you're just playing too randomly. I think we just need a base, calm down, spend our money, and think. Unironically, a perfect example. What's worth more, Gromp or Scuttle with a mark on it? The mark is always worth more. He can only get this Gromp, I'm sorry, the Scuttle, because you saved for his Gromp. If you just did it, if you just based after Krugs and didn't go for his Gromp, he would never get the Scuttle in a million years. And the Scuttle is worth more than the Gromp you got. And this is a direct result of you not basing. It's actually a God bless a perfect example of you got punished for greeting on the map, you know? Because this guy should never get this mark in a million years. If you were sitting in this bush and he face checked you for the scuttle, you'd one shot him. You literally like maybe not one shot him, but you get him to like 20% HP or something, and then either A you can invade his camps because he's too low to defend them, or B you just pull dragon because he's too low to fight the dragon. Right? So you'd get a even though you don't get the Gromp, you'd get a guaranteed camp advantage later, or you would get a guaranteed objective, which is obviously OP because objectives are OP in League of Legends, you know? Okay, you see Kindred bot. It's funny. Before I was like complaining that you were so active on like just blindly going to fights, blindly going to fights. Now your teammates are spam pinging to fight, and you're not even looking. So before you're blindly going, and here you were. Okay, I guess you looked for like like a second, but like you didn't like when you looked, they weren't fighting. You just looked at them running away. Now they're actually fighting, and you can tell because there's icons over icons. You could see HP. Look at Malzahar HP drastically lowering itself. You can see Malzahar ult gets procced here. So here you actually see like actual fighting, and you're not looking at all. So earlier when people aren't fighting, you're just blindly going to the fight. Here they're fighting and you're not even looking. I'm not telling you to blindly go. I'm telling you to look, see, can I make it in time? Is it a good fight? And if the answer is yes, then go. If the answer is no, then go. Don't go, right? But you're not even looking. I think it's so perplexing to me how you pick and choose when you want to be a part of the team and when you don't want to be a part of the team. And here, you should have either you didn't see or you should have seen Kindred getting bot. I see your blue spawning. Um, so before you were so excited to invade her Gromp when you had no items and you know she's there. Now you have items and she won't even be there, so it's just a free camp, and now you won't invade. So it's just so like I feel like you're fighting when you shouldn't fight, and now you're not fighting slash not invading when you should invade. It just it's so weird to me. I don't know how else to describe it. Like this guy did dragon. When this guy did dragon, you could have taken his blue. If his wolves drop, you'll take his wolves, and then you'll take the respawn and Gromp. You'll take it all. Instead, you're doing red, and then don't tell me. And then you just got a notification that he's across the map, blues up, Gromp spawning, and you're telling and you have top right, and you're telling me that you're not invading his top side. I actually am in disbelief. Please go take. You could take his top side, and then done grubs, and then done your top camps. You know. And here you're pinging on the way like you want to invade, bro. He could be on the camps right. Oh yes, no he can't. Sorry, he just on bot. Um, Okay, yeah, okay, invading his bot top side is correct here, but again, it should have already been done because this guy is bad. This guy the dragon, and then he went to gank bot. This guy could have done dragon, and then insta based, and then ran to stop camps, and then after grubs, you can't even invade his camps because they're already dead before you get there, you know. So thank God now you invade, thank God. But why stop at blue? Why are you not going for his grump as well? Again, you have good items now. You're full HP. You have ult up, flash up. There is impossible for you to get caught. You could always E away, ult away, flash away. Again, if he face checks you and you're on grump, this is a winning 1v1 for you now with these items. Now you're winning 1v1. So before, when it's flip or I'm not sure, you're not invading grump wolves. I mean, you are invading grump, and now that it's a guaranteed winning fight and it's guaranteed zero risk because you'll never die, now you don't invade his Grump Wolves. It's so weird to me. I'm actually so confused. And you can't say, oh, I'm not going for Grump Wolves because I want to gank mid, because this positioning tells me you're never invading. If you're doing the camp here, this tells me you're gonna go for Grump next or Wolves next. And then as you're here, if you pan your camera mid, notice them it's fighting, and then you're like, okay, I'm gonna go mid. That's one thing. But here, your plan was never to go to Grump Wolves, and then only when you notice them fighting, that's when you decide to go mid. So your plan is just bad from the get go. You know. You should have a way. You already have a lead on this guy. You should have a way bigger lead on this guy. You should have taken his Gromp, his Wolves. You should have got the Scuttle, so he never would have got his mark this game. Um, I think you're up. I think you should be up like a level and a half on him this game for sure. Nice, we get this wave. Go do our full clear. Take the stop wave. Looks good. Okay, dragons in 40 seconds. Let's play dragon fight. Oh, you're going for mark. Okay. I don't hate this just because it's kindred. Yeah, I mean this should be hard winning. This is where like you counter him now. Nice, really good kill, really good invade, really good fight. Great. Now go do dragon instantly. Perfect, good job. And then you get off dragon because you see they're low, so you come to kill them. Wait, would you ult? Am I blind? Why'd you ult? You greedy fuck, bro, motherfucker. Just walk over, E over the wall, and just QW him. Why are you ulting? We want to save ult for dragon. We want to save ult for bot fights. We want to say, this is a guarantee. This guy's already dead no matter what. You get the kill, Warwick gets the kill. Who the fuck cares who gets the kill? This guy's dead. Just E over this wall and WQ him. I can't believe you used your ult. Because now, if you had ult, do you die here? Oh my god, you have to flat. Oh my god, you die. I guarantee you, if you had ult, you would never die here in a million years. You'd always kill him, and you'd never have to use your flash. I don't know. I was thinking that like it's like order operation. I think you could just go for Vel'Koz first, and then you'll kill Smolder for free. I think you just pop Youmuu's, pop Youmuu's right at the sky. You could eat the Q. Who cares? The only way he stops you is the E's. You'll just flash over the E, flash. Then you'll just QW him, and then you wait for your QW to come back up, and then look how far this guy has to run towards tower. He has to run fucking 12 seconds to like 10 seconds to tower. Your W is a 7-second cooldown. Your Q is also like 7 seconds. And then you could just you just auto him to death, and then when your W queues back up around Alcove, then you'll W Q him, and then he'll die there as well. You can't just ignore Vel'Koz, because if you try to ignore Vel'Koz and you get hit by full Vel'Koz combo, well then obviously you're not gonna be able to kill the Smolder either. So I think these guys are double killed. I think you should have not ulted Yasuo. You would double kill these guys. You would live. Then you'd get Dragon afterwards, and then I think the games are. You'd be 6-0 this game. Now instead of being 4-1, you'd be 6-0. And like you're already fed, but bro, you'd be level 11. You'd be 6-0. You already got the first 3 grubs this game. You already got the second Dragon as well. Now they have no Soul Wind con. Like everything. You said I should take a dragon, but you could have done both. You could have double killed them and taken a dragon. You just have to play it better. And again, not waste your fucking ult on people that are already dead. Okay, honestly, this feels like a really aggressive water view, so I'm gonna chill on that. I just feel like this game is like so in your hands, and you're just like doing the weirdest decisions to me. Yomu's. Pretty sure you don't have to ult. Like I think if you play, but you don't have to ult. Like you're kiting the wrong direction, right? Like, first of all, like you're clicking here. Where is it? Why are you clicking? Look at your oh, sorry, my fucking iPad pen. I'll try to pause better. Look at your mouse. Why are you clicking here? Why are you clicking away? Instead of like, why are you not clicking here or here or here or anything in this direction? So instead of having to now chase him because you're behind him, if you click here, he's now you're in front of him. He has to walk into you to escape, right? Um, like here, yeah. I think if you just did the same thing, W, oh, sorry, you just queued, walked, auto, walk, W, walk. He's walking through you to the tower, and you'll never you don't have to ult to kill this guy. I think no matter what, he obviously dies anyway. He died here, and he dies in my scenario, but then you wouldn't have to ult. And now if there's a herald fight or some random shit, then guess what? You have ult now, right? Or a mid. Imagine this fight on mid, and you have ult, right? But now Talon without ult, oh, you look pretty fucking useless, you know. Assassin without his invis, it's how do you go in the fight, you know? So yeah, no. I think if you have ulti, you're literally wiping them. Not wiping them, but like I mean, I think you can actually play. Here, it's obviously you cannot play. You cannot go and do anything, you know. Pretty sure you're fine. Use W, Q. Yep, nice. I was like, I'd be shocked if you died there. No, you're fine. Just blast plan away. You're chilling. Nice kill. Let's play for dragon. 20 seconds dragon. Nice flank. This is good. Good. He lives, but whatever. That's fine. Okay, you killed him too. Nice. Let's go dragon. Dragon. Base into dragon. That's fine too. I think you could just dragon. Where's Kindred? Do you know where Kindred is? Nah, if you don't know where Kindred is, I think basing's. I'm scared she's okay. I think basing's fine. You don't have ult. You don't have flash. You have a lot of gold. Your team base too. I think basing's actually good. Good discipline. I'm terrified that while you're basing Kindred just soloing dragon. Have we not seen her forever? Am I blind? Yeah, I'm terrified that while you're basing Kindred solo dragon, but if never mind. Actually, I take it back. If we see, I think basing here is fine. The second you see Kindred top, I think you cancel your base and just solo dragon. I was scared because I don't want you to like do it and then she like queues over the wall and steals it or jumps on you. But since once the second you see Kindred top now, just cancel your base and go dragon. I take it back. If Kindred never showed, I think basing here is correct. The second Kindred shows, go do dragon. Just want to get off the map. We don't want to risk some crazy shit happening. You got it anyway, so thank God. But I think you get the point. Kill Aurelia. He has tab eyes, so we actually don't do damage to him. Throw a W. Kite him a bit. Use Q. Nice. Kill Yasuo. Stamping Otacon. Otacon. Where are we going? Where are you going? Oh, there's no way you saw Mark and said, no, I have to stop him getting the Mark. I see 2 dead. Smolder top. The only person who's at Otacon is a fucking Velka support. Please just do Otacon. No way you ran all the way here for a mid wave and because you didn't want this guy to get a mark. And then he got it anyways. I hate you, bro. I actually despise you. Okay, again, I don't actually mean that. I'm just being mean. But you just gave a 1k shutdown to a Smolder because you didn't want Kindred to get a fucking like one little mark, and which she ended up getting anyways. And you have mark on you, so you dying gave Kindred 2 marks. So you understand, before red buff, she had 4 marks. She got 5th mark off the red buff and 6th mark off you. She only had 4. She only has 5th marks. It's not like you're stopping her from getting 13. Meanwhile, there's a bot tower and like Otacon up this entire time. You could have done Otacon, bot tower, and taken her entire bot side, and the game would just be over. You're getting so much gold and so many stats. The second you kill people in mid game, the only thing you should think about is the objective. What objective up? What objective spawning? Objective. Nothing else matters. And then they got Otacon here. I think this is like your biggest throw of the game. I think all game, I think you've been like missing opportunities to get like bigger leads, bigger invades, bigger kills. This one is the biggest one by far. You just gave 1,000 gold shutdown, you gave 2 marks, and then you lose Otacon. And keep in mind, all of that, and you're still up 2 levels, 3 levels. If you had Otacon, I'm telling you right now, you'd be up 4 levels this game. Oh, sorry, 3 levels. You're up 2 levels on him. I guarantee you, if you didn't lose Otacon and die, you'd be up 3 levels this game, maybe 4, or like 3.5 or something. You know. You still won the fight, God bless, but like, oh my god, man. Smolder getting 1K is just gonna excel. I mean, I guarantee you, I'm not watching this entire VOD because the only thing that really matters is early game, mid game. But I guarantee you, Smolder is the one that carries this game, and you're the one that just gave him 1K shutdown. I actually like this idea. Like we're giving Dragon, maybe I could get a pick on their AD carry, and then maybe put myself in a position to steal it. I'm pretty sure I'm not a talent expert. I'm pretty sure that God Town combo is like WU flash or flash W W auto Q auto. I think. Like I'm trying to think of like the fastest way to one shot this guy. Because I think you need a W because obviously your W is like a lot of your damage. And I think if you W at the very start, you'll be able to hit your W2 before he flies away. But when you W as your like you alt auto Q and you use W as your very last ability, well, I think it gives him so much more reaction time to dodge it. Like I'm not a talent expert, so I could be talking on my ass, but I'm just using like league logic. Like you want to W is your first max ability. It's your most damaged ability. You want to guarantee your W in fights. Um, you want to guarantee your most damaged ability in all the champs you play. And what's the easiest way to guarantee your ability is to use it as fast as possible. That's usually just how League logic works with fights and stuff. You know. I don't know. At this point, the game's hard. I think here you should also go Grudge fourth instead of Spirit's Fang because what shields would they even have this game? Let me press tab. I know Smolder has barrier. Nice. Vel'Koz has nothing. Yasuo has his passive. If we win, nah, I think you just go Grudge, bro. No shields. No shields. I'm not counting Yasuo's shield. That's fucking pitiful. I guess fine. Let's say 200 shield. Barrier. No shield. Um, you have to go Grudge. Tab buys. This guy's unkillable now. Base level armor, even like, base level armor. They have enough armor where Last Whisper's worth it. I think you're griefing your build. You need to go Grudge fourth for sure. And if you want to go Spirits and Fang fifth for barrier and whatever else, then sure. But yeah, you need Grudge fourth. I think you're lacking too much damage now. You're not respecting. Like think about it this way. Like if you look top left, you can't see, but I just saw it. Okay, you can't see it, but take my word for it. Yasuo has 108 armor. Yasuo has 0 armor items, and he has 108 just base, right? Anytime someone has around 70 armor, that's when you need to build Last Whisper. By the way, that's like the easy benchmark to tell. Yeah, 108. I just saw it again. 108. Sweeper, you could be on a ward. Sweeper. Oh yeah, yes you were, because look, he queued you, so you're on a ward. See how he had you targeted before you came out of the bush, pretty sure? Or maybe he didn't, maybe he was A-clicking, I'm not sure. I don't know, you die here, you lose Baron, I don't know. I know this game goes for another 10 minutes, I really, I don't know. I mean, I'll always just skip to fights. Okay, let's watch this. They're sieging mid. Oh yeah, he has GA, and you don't have Grudge yet, you're doing no damage to that Smolder, I'm not even kidding. Okay, one shot this guy without using our ult, really good. Ult now. Brock has GA. No, I think you played this fight fine. The only thing I would say besides, like, I think you played this fight fine. Going for this guy's good. The only thing I would say is, maybe here you could just insta E over the wall and auto Q this guy kills, or it procs his ult. Let me see his HP. Yeah, I think at this HP, E over auto Q auto either kills him or forces him to proc his ult. But then when you proc his ult, you could try to run away. Or honestly, you have pretty good burst. After when his ult expires, you could try to time your WQ with the ult expiration. Um, And even if you die 1-for-1, let's say you die and Kindred dies, 1-for-1's worth because he has Baron, so you're getting one of his Baron buffs gone. Don't forget the Youmuu's here. Youmuu's could have got you 1 extra auto attack. Yeah, don't forget the Youmuu's while fighting. Youmuu's would have got you 1 extra auto attack because obviously you'd get to him faster because you have movement speed, and then 1 extra auto attack, see, kills him here. and then you get Triumph, and then maybe you can run away or something, or at the very least you're 1-for-1ing, and then your team doesn't have to use the Alder combo on Kindred to finish her off. They would have their combo for the Smolder. And here you end up selling Serpent's Fang anyways for for Brutalizer, so why should we even buy it? Also, this is bad. Sell Serpent's Fang for a completed item. Don't sell Serpent's Fang for Brutalizer, because let's look at the stats, bro. Brutalizer is, bro, let's say you're like, I can see the gears. Okay, you don't hover, but Brutalizer, I mean, I'll just show you, bro. Brutalizer is 25 AD, 10 ability has 5 lethality. $55 AD, 15 lethality. So you're getting 30 less AD, 10 less lethality, and because now you're just sitting on this Brutalizer. So why not we just sit on the Serpent's Fang, and then once you have enough money to buy this Brutalizer item, then you'll buy it. Like you just sold, like this is actually like negative. Well, you just is negative IQ, bro. Think about it. You just went off left base with 30 less AD and 10 less lethality, and you're not like any closer to building the item because again, you'll just I mean, I don't have to, hopefully I don't have to explain it, and you could I don't want to explain it. My brain will combust by trying to explain it. E bad. I mean, wouldn't you just maybe I'm wrong, but would you just E over this wall and then Q? I mean W Q whatever, and then auto whatever. I'm not sure. Maybe actually, I'm not sure. Also, I think don't forget like your melee Q does way more damage than your like this long range Q. So I think at this point, just it's better to just again instead of queuing here to here, just flash and then W and then melee range Q or melee range Q into W. I think this entire game I've seen you only do this like dashing long range Q. And I'm like again I'm not a town expert, but like from my knowledge, the melee range Q does more damage or a bigger slower. It gives you some sort of plus side, right? And I think I've only seen you like use your Q as a dash when you have like flash up. I think in this game, I'm pretty sure it's a 30. What is it like? It's a 37-minute game right now. I'm pretty sure you've only used flash like 3 times this game. So so that's 15 minutes. It's on CD. So there's like 20. I think what 22 minutes of the game where your flash is just up. You haven't used it. Maybe I'm crazy. I feel like you always had this flash up, or you've always used this flash defensively. But as an assassin, like you gotta be using your flash offensively to get kills. This assassin isn't supposed to a champ that's supposed to survive. You're supposed to like go in there, pick your one shot your target, and then even if you die, at least you killed your target. You know. So yeah, I know. I think early game you have to like try to watch this coaching VOD again. Talk about like snowballing in the early game, choosing your priority target, and also like I don't know the objectives, bro. Like giving Otacon and giving Smolder 1K shutdown, and then Smolder carrying this game, I think is like disgusting. Like you have to be like super like aware of these like these thing. Like you shouldn't have lost this dragon. You should have died Smolder here again. Losing Otacon, dying Smolder again. Like you have to be way more objective conscientious, and you have to be way more conscientious of your shutdown when you have one. Okay, hopefully that's helpful.